Cause in wartime, the enemy wants your mind. Wants you to be small time and your greatest of all time. The truth for triumph, we debunking lies. So subscribe to Baba TV. Every time fire. Every time fire. It's Baba TV. Baba TV. It's Baba TV. Every time fire. Every time fire. Every time fire. It's Baba TV. Baba TV. Baba TV. Every time fire. Every time fire. Every time fire. It's Baba TV. Baba TV. Baba TV. Every time fire. Every time fire. Every time fire. It's Baba TV. Baba TV. Baba TV. Every time fire. Every time fire. Every time fire.
All right, family, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to another edition of Baba TV Every Time Fire. And I have a special treat for myself, first and foremost, on Baba TV. Today, this brother is a world-renowned fitness trainer, has been on Good Morning America, is known as the hottest trainer in New York City. My big brother, Justus, Shabazz-Allah. And it's such a privilege for me to, for him to even consider getting on little old Baba TV. I mean, this is a treat for me. I'm serious. I'm very excited to have this brother on here. I almost don't know what I'm going to say, but we're going to get through it. With that being said, introduce yourself to the family, brother.
Peace to the world. Peace to the black people. My name is Justus, Shabazz-Allah. My handle on Instagram is NYC_ hottest trainer. I'm a fitness professional, over 15 years in the business. I'm also the CEO and owner of Gym Gang Fitness. We also have an Instagram handle, Gym Gang Fitness, on IG, and we're currently working on the website now. Peace.
All right, brother. And you're located in Manhattan, is it?
Actually, I'm located in the desert. I'm located in Queens, but I travel to all my clients, so I can accommodate you as long as, within reason as far as timing. If it's too far out as far as timing, then that might not work. But I have a whole network of fitness professionals at my beck and call. I can always try and accommodate you if you're too far out. I know trainers all throughout the country, even the world, even.
Beautiful. Now, talk a little bit about the name Gym Gang Fitness. Where did you come up with that saying?
The term Gym Fitness, as a fitness professional over all these years, I had noticed that people weren't necessarily getting in shape. They weren't really sticking to the fitness regimens. And I kind of figured out that the reason why this is because people weren't identifying with it. So I wanted to do something with fitness that would help the everyday person be motivated and inspired to get into fitness. So as you know, the term gang had a negative connotation to it, but it also is eye-catching, and I don't resemble anything like that. Obviously, if they let me on Good Morning America as much as they let me on there. So we wanted to create, I always ask, even to this day, I get asked tons of different questions. People come to me a lot of times before they even go to the doctor. And I'm very generous with the information that I give because I believe I love what I do. One, it's my passion, and I also make a living doing it. I provide for my family. So I'm very free with information. I'm a seeker of truth, a seeker of information, and I'm very free in giving it out. So the acronym in GANG is the Generous Athletic Networking Group. So that's where you get the gang from. And I'm a fitness professional. I work out in the gym. So there you got it. Gym, gang, and fitness. There you go.
Beautiful. What do you teach? Because I know you're fitness trainer, lifting weights, exercises, and so forth. But do you do how important is it? Do you work with the food, like with your clients too? Suppose somebody comes to you, one of your clients is like real overweight. How do you deal with that? Obviously, I don't think you just deal with the weight and the exercise. You deal with what type of eating regimen do you go by?
All right, I'm not a certified dietitian or anything like that, so I can't sit out here and claim that I'm that. I am aware of dietary sciences, and I do give loose advice. I would say a lot of times I actually outsource the nutritional part to people who are certified in that profession, and give them that. But in general, just I'm sure a lot of your subscribers anyway are familiar with How to Eat to Live, books like that. You just want to pretty much be aware of what you're eating first, and then we can pretty much add or subtract what's needed. You see what I'm saying? Because what, like I said again, I want to meet people where they are, and if I can't, if the automatically take you put you in an uncomfortable space, you're not going to stick to it. So I need to meet you where you are comfortable, and then show you what works, that whatever you're working with, then slowly surely pull away. This is it's a tactic after they taught us when we were getting certified many years ago when I was coming into the business. You want to give your clients in the beginning, and then about a service. So in the beginning, it's always the 80-20 relationship. So it's going to be 80% of what you ask for because you're paying me to help you, and I'm going to have to give you 20% of what you need. As I build a rapport, then I'm able to reverse that and give 80% of what you need and 20% of what you ask for. So it's a very tedious thing. You have to be very skilled. You have to be able to hone in on characteristic traits. Everyone that's obese aren't obese for the same general reasons. There's a lot of emotional issues with eating that lead to obesity and things of that nature, being out of shape.
Now, like if someone were to come to you that say, well, I'm eating, I want to do some type of detox. Do you offer that?
Yes, I do. I do offer a detox program as well. It's a very tough detox. I recommend it to everyone because the psychological change is what I know was needed in order to conquer anything in existence. So you can with my tutelage, I give 24-hour support. I prepare it, deliver it. I hold your hand through the whole process. But once completing that, I'm able to reveal to you, like, look what you were able to accomplish. And I've gotten great. I think we've been doing a detox program for a couple of years now. We're easily responsible for over 2,000 pounds lost with my detox program. I've had amazing testimonials that make you want to cry. I had a brother just reach out to me recently. He's been on a detox periodically over years. He does about twice a year, and he went from, I believe, 330 pounds to 215 pounds. I believe now he is. The brother's doing amazing. I've done amazing work with the detox program. So yes, I do offer a detox program.
Now, brother Justus, how hard do you work? Like the younger clients, are you tough on them? What's the regimen for your teenage clients?
It's the same regimen. Age has no number. But one thing people gotta understand, I have clients that are well into their 80s that train. So it's not about age. It's not about. I've had Miss White. Miss White is now her 80s. When I had Miss White, when she was about 74 years old, Miss White used to do 5-minute planks. I still haven't seen many young women that can do that. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about. It's more or less about the mindset. The brothers I just trained just now. The brother Edward is 61 years old this past Saturday, and Charles is 53, I believe. So the age has no bearing on it. And I got a young brother named Sadiq that just reached out to me today. He wants me to start training. I used to train him. I used to be the strength and conditioning coach at Christian King High School in Maspeth. And he's one of my young proteges, but he graduated many years ago. And he wants me now to mentor him. I think he wants to get into the fitness business. So I'm gonna start training him again, get his body back in shape, and then give him the tips and send him on his way so he can go out and make a living doing fitness training and helping people out. So age has no bearing. If you know you need it and you have the wherewithal to make the call and extend, reach out to somebody like me, I'll get you where you want to go.
Beautiful. How long have you been a trainer?
I've been a fitness professional for over 15 years now. Yeah. And this is all I do. I don't have a side job or not. This is my passion. This is my lifeblood. I'm able to make a positive impact and difference in people's lives and provide a comfortable lifestyle for my family. Yes.
Beautiful. Just talk to us about, if anybody that might be watching who, might be thinking about, such as myself, thinking about maybe getting into it, but kind of confused about, well, is it more lifting weights? Is it, exercise, walking? What do you start off at? What could you tell somebody like that?
All right. Well, first off, for you, brother Baba, anything you need, anytime. If I gotta cross a body of water, I'm coming to help you. So know that. One, I really, 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 truly appreciate this opportunity to be featured on your platform. It's a huge platform. I don't know you personally, but I tell you, my heart is smiling, and I'm leaning real close to the love. So that's first. Second, it's not all about weights, but if weights are your preference, I'm well versed in weights. Anyone just starting, more than likely you probably won't be able to do weights. But like I said, I'll meet you where you're comfortable. I always do a assessment before I get started with any client to pretty much see if you have any health issues, anything that might prevent you from going in a certain direction. Then we go on to your goals, and then we'll open up with some training. And I usually start off with simple body movements. I'll just display a little secret now, because a lot of the brothers they have these grand delusional misnomers. I start a lot of men off of Pilates and they don't even know it. I don't tell them because I don't want their ego to kick in and get pissed off. I have a saying that I remember I said it on Neil How to Trainer segment I did back on page 11. Men tend to lift weights that are way too heavy for them, and women don't lift weights that are heavy enough. It's not about weights. It's about fitness is natural movement. You know what I'm saying? Being in shape doesn't have a size to it. Being healthy doesn't have a shape or a size to it. It starts with the mind first. It's about being honest with yourself, being transparent with yourself, and taking that first step, whether it be on your own or hiring a professional. And the main thing, and which I teach all my clients, I ask them always, and it's like a mantra now. So, what's the number one rule in fitness? And there's no actual rule. There's not no textbook or anything. It's pretty much my rule, the gym game method. And they'll say what? They'll say, oh, form. They'll say, oh, technique. And I'll say, no, safety. Any fitness professional you decide to work with, any activity you decide to engage in, your safety is paramount. Because if you are not safe and you get injured or hurt, guess what? You don't do it anymore. And you got another problem, because then you got to go to the hospital. So safety is paramount. The main thing is just be realistic, be safe, and take your time.
Brother Justus, what do you mean when you say water seeks its own level?
Water seeks its own level? Well, water is formless. So pretty much there are no limitations. So that phrase, water seeks its own level, to me, that would mean there are no limitations to where you can go.
All right. Got you. You got me here. How did it come about you getting on Good Morning America? I mean, you obviously, are doing it in New York City for you to be able to get on Good Morning America. How did the guy do that?
My brother, this is a long story, but I'm going to try and make it short. I got on Good Morning America. I have a great friend named Kijana Christopher that works for Good Morning America. And now I'm friends with pretty much everyone that works for Good Morning America. So Kijana works there, and he had asked me, he knows I was in the fitness for a long time. He said, yo, you want to come on the show? And he has no pull, but he wanted to just have me come up to the building. And because he's definitely getting in the building. So I was like, yeah, we'll all get on the show. But it just, for some reason, just no, wasn't really happening. No big deal. A sister named Nicole Johnson, who is a famous news anchor for Pix 11. She's won awards. She's award-winning, everything. She reached out to me. I haven't seen Nicole for probably 15 years. I don't know if you remember at the time, there's a young brother named Avante Akundu, I believe his name was. He was an autistic young boy who went missing out in the Long Island City area of Queens. He ran out of his school unassisted. He went missing, and unfortunately, the young brother was not found alive. And God bless him and his family. So Nicole reached out to me and asked me to do a favor and asked me to join the search party to go look for this young boy. I haven't seen Nicole in years. I didn't think none of it. Plus, the story, tugged on my heartstrings because I got young children. So, and my oldest daughter was young at the time, so I made it a family thing. We went and printed up flyers ourselves and went in plastic anywhere we could put them up in Queens. When Nicole showed up to do her spot, her segment on the news, I was the only person out of everyone she called that showed up. And she just was like, brother, I haven't seen you in years, and I called you and you just came. I said, sis, anything you need. This is how we supposed to be for each other. This is how we are. She said, well, listen, I need you to do me one more favor, then I'm going to do a favor for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Now, long story short, the favor was she got me on Pix 11 News. The people from Good Morning America seen it and gave me a call right after the segment. I said, yo, what's going on? I said, hey, what's going on? They said, yo, man, we just seen you on Pix 11. Why you come to Good Morning America? I was like, I would love to come to Good Morning America. Man, come down to the station tomorrow. So I went down to the station. When I went down to the station, I met some of the people that were in the office, and I got introduced to a brother. Let me talk about those power. Let me get my power on. A young producer at the time, and I'm forgetting his name, and forgive me. I'm gonna get. They'll come back to me. Young white boy, cool white boy. We spent the whole day talking about Shabazz-Allah. That's what our conversation was about. I'm blown away. Like, this dude know about Shabazz-Allah for real. He had it down pat cold. And long story short, whenever I had a client in Chelsea at the time, and whenever I had dead space in my schedule, I would just go to Good Morning America and just kick it, build relationships, meet the staff. Matter of fact, the two clients I just left now work for Good Morning America. And he would see me, and I gotta get his name because I gotta pay homage. And he would see me, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" All right, what's up? He said, "Yo, I didn't forget you. I'm gonna get you on the segment." I said, "Listen, don't worry about it. I'm in there giving fitness tips. When I go to Good America, everyone comes around, asks for fitness tips. I'm laying people out doing my PNF stretches in the hallways. I'm hooking them up. I got a good rapport with the staff at Good America. So, long story short, he seen me one day. He said, "Listen, I'm not BSing. I'm gonna get you on." I said, "Listen, I don't take it as BS. Don't worry about it. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready." And he got called his assistant over. He said, "Tentatively, we're gonna book you," and they set it up. What had happened was it was supposed to be a battle of the trainers. Ginger Z and Sarah Haynes were getting married that year, and Ginger had her trainer get ready for her wedding, and Sarah was getting ready for her wedding. So we were going to come on. I was going to be Sarah's trainer, Ginger's trainer. I was going to have Ginger do exercise. Ginger, at the time, was the youngest meteorologist in the whole business. And I was going to have Sarah do exercise. So Ginger got sick, and they were going to cancel it. And he called me. He said, "Hey, you still want to do it?" I said, "Hell yeah, I still want to do it." And he said, "All right, well, I'll tell you what. If you got some other people you want to bring them on." So at the friend of brother named Kim Brad, he's a young aspiring fitness professional, and a sister of mine named Elisina Gosan. She's a phenomenal massage therapist, licensed massage therapist. You should look her up. Elisina Gosan. She's a phenomenal massage therapist. And I put them on. And we did the segment. We had Sarah Haynes. We had the other anchor. He's a big time lawyer at the time. I gotta really get these names together, but it is a long time ago. And I apologize. Respect to the universe for blame my mind, not my heart. And we blew it up out the water. And the funny thing was, the day before we did the segment, I met a little young Caucasian lady, and I gave her a gift, just passing by in the hallway. "Hey, mind if I give you a gift?" She said, "Sure." I gave her a T-shirt of mine from my company, and she went about her business. And I finished the segment. Segment was a hit.
Justus, we jumped offline just a minute ago.
Oh, yeah, so that's my
that was actually my fault. Can you repeat probably the last 30 seconds?
All right, so I had the day before, I gave a young lady a T-shirt as a gift. Didn't know who the lady was. I just had a small T-shirt. I figured she could fit a small. I gave it a shirt. So long story short, it turned out that when I did the segment, I see the lady a couple of days later, like a week later. Say, hey, you the guy on the segment? I said, yeah.
Your sound, brother Shabazz, your sound went out. Your sound went out, brother. Let me see something. Let me see here. Try to log back off and log back on. You're on. It says you're on mute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, perfect.
Yep. I apologize.
That's okay. You stuck again. I can't hear you, brother. I can't hear you, brother Justus. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Mm-mm. All right, family. Hold on a minute. Brother, be back. You know how these live streams be.
You hear me now, brother?
Yes, sir. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
I apologize. Okay. I deeply apologize for the technical difficulties.
It happens
It's my
all the time with these
AirPods
live
and my
streams.
power charger.
Not a problem. It happens all the time with these
Yeah, I
live streams.
apologize. Let me see if we can get me back on here. But in a nutshell, what I ended up doing was basically it was just good old fashioned relationship building. I built solid, consistent relationships. I showed up there. I didn't play myself out of pocket. I stayed in my lane. I didn't overextend or get in the way. And
Yes, sir.
the people developed a liking for me. And before you know it, I was a regular. I do say the COVID, unfortunately, it shut down the world. This has been the only year I've never done a segment on Good Morning America, and we're still working to try and figure out some way to get something else done on that show. I love the staff. I love the people. I mean, I'm friends with everyone in Good Morning America, from the janitors, respectfully, whatever their title is, to the talent. And they've been very warm and helpful in helping me champion my brand and push me forward over the years. I've worked with everyone from Dr. Ian Smith, Chris Powell, Brooke Burke. I've done segments with all of them, and I'm very, very humble and appreciative for the opportunities.
Yes,
And I don't know where I went.
that's all right, brother. I
on the
got
stream. I can't see.
I still got you up on the screen until you get that, and we can hear you loud and clear. Go into a little bit. What is Brother Justus's what is your regimen like on a daily basis in terms of how you exercise? Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I'm a lover of weight training, but my first love was calisthenics. Due to COVID, it forced me to go outside in the parks because all the gyms were closed. And oh, praise due, my business didn't suffer. I still was able. My business actually boomed. I had a nice surge of business during the COVID, so we worked outdoors for the most part. So it helped me move into more functional exercise without machines. Help my clients open their minds up to that aspect. My personal regimen is I start my day off always with warm liquids. So that's hot tea, whether it be sour sap leaf tea, green tea, black tea. I take a tablespoon of sea moss gel, stir that in, and I also might add a spoon of elderberry syrup. From there, I actually practice intermittent fasting, so I fast for about 16 hours every day, before I have my meal. So I break my fast usually around 4 p.m. because of work. I want to make sure I'm able to get some nourishment in because I can't stop while I'm in the middle of a session with the clients. So I figured at usually around 4 p.m. things are tapering off of me. So I'm able to break down and break fast and have a nice meal. But a lot of liquids, plenty of water, like everyone knows. That's pretty much the bullet point. Everyone says drink plenty of water. And my personal exercise, I'm just now getting back into weights, but I've been doing a lot of cardiovascular exercise by the way of just burpees, pull-ups, a lot of calisthenics, because as you know, we're dealing with COVID, and it's been known to us or revealed to us that it's some kind of a respiratory disease. So my logic said then I need to strengthen and condition my respiratory system. So I kind of laid off on the weight for a while, but now me and my partner might get back together, and we'll be getting back into the weight. So I expect some nice changes to my aesthetic in the coming months.
Beautiful, brother. Yes, sir. Close us out because I still have your picture, your amazing picture here on the screen. So we still doing good and we can hear you loud and clear. Close on because I'm gonna have you back on when your schedule permits, if you will.
I would love to.
Just go close out, take us on home, and again tell the family how they might contact you.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, thank you again. Thank you. I'm very humble for this opportunity. Peace to everyone that can hear the sound of my voice. I know you can't see my face no more, but you see the picture up there. You can reach me via Facebook. I'm on Facebook. None of my pages are private. You can reach me on Instagram at NYC_hottest trainer. You can also reach, if you're interested in any of the merch and apparel, you can check it out on Instagram at Gym Gang Fitness on Instagram. And my number is pretty much public. I won't give it out here on the internet, but if you by referral can get my number from pretty much anyone and just reach out, and I'd be happy to help you out. Any fitness goals, fitness needs, you need a trainer in your area. I'm talking about all up and down the East Coast, the West Coast, London. I'm tapped into a lot of many fitness trainers all around the world. And just thank you. I'm deeply humbled by this opportunity. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Oh, brother, the privilege and pleasure is all mine. Family, there you have it. Our brother Justus Shabazz-Allah. Look him up. He's known as the hottest trainer in New York City. And with that being said, I look forward to having you come back soon, my brother. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.